If you fixed your home loan rate in the last 24 months and it's due to expire soon, you may be wondering what's next. With over $370 billion worth of home loans due to roll off their fixed rates in 2023, you're definitely not alone in feeling uneasy around their next mortgage decision. Today, I'll be answering your most frequently asked questions around fixed rate expiry. The first question is, what will my interest rate be after my fixed term ends? It'll typically revert to what's called a revert rate, which is the lender's standard variable rate at the time of the loan expiry. Now, a revert rate is typically higher than what that same lender would be offering new customers today. What that means is you really need to be aware of what's called a loyalty tax, which is typically about paying that avoidable cost that lenders charge just by remaining loyal to that bank. So what does this really mean? Let's use an example of a $750,000 loan that's coming off a fixed rate of around 2%. That's going to go up by about 65% in repayments, or cost an additional $2,000 a month just by not taking action. Now, looking at an example of about $500,000, we typically see that loyalty tax will mean about a 91 basis points difference, which will actually mean over the life of the loan, the lender pocketing an additional $70,000 worth of interest just by not acting. Without action, this difference is adding about $4.5 billion per year just for the big four banks. Why should I care about what my revert rate is? If you're coming off a fixed rate in 2023, you definitely want to be looking at your options to make sure that your revert rate is in line with what that lender is offering new customers today. If my fixed rate's coming to an end, when should I start exploring options? First things first is you need to find out the exact date when you're expiring and make sure you put that in your calendar. Then I'd be looking at options 90 days in advance and starting to get all your docs together so that when you're ready to make the move, you've got everything ready to go. If you're coming off a fixed rate soon, click the button below to compare your best options with Lendy.